Can hear you.
Okay, great.
All right, we are streaming live and now recording for you, Dr. Herbert Harris.
All right, well, let me go ahead and get this kicked off. Welcome, everyone. This is our Monday night course spotlight session. I'm Kathy Lawson, Chief Knowledge Officer of the Great Discovery. I love these sessions, as you know, because this is our opportunity to learn, which is what our platform is all about. Learning from everyone really, and most especially learning from some of the experts in our field. So tonight will be absolutely no exception. I almost feel like I don't need to introduce Dr. Harris because everybody knows him, and he's got such a a wonderful following, and he's done so much. But I feel like for those of you that maybe don't know him as well, I need to do that because he does have such an impressive resume and just a lifetime of accomplishments. So let me give you a short snippet of it, and then we'll turn it over to Dr. Harris. So Dr. Herbert Harris is a graduate of Columbia University, and he's a retired attorney who has written numerous books, including How to Make Money in Music, The 12 Universal Laws of Success, and Solving the Race Issue in America. Dr. Harris is a former director of the Science of Living Institute, and he is the CEO of the Life Skill Institute, an international personal and leadership development corporation. Dr. Harris has spoken and done numerous seminars and workshops at churches, universities, corporations throughout the country, including the Ethical Culture Society, Unity Church, Ohio State University, Columbia University, Lucent Technologies, and other businesses and organizations. Presently, Dr. Harris maintains a strong internet presence with the Success Mentorship Network and a very busy speaking schedule, as we see tonight. Tonight, he's going to present his course called the Platinum Business Building System. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to you, Dr. Harris.
Thank you so much, Kathy. Can everybody hear me properly?
I can hear you, so I will speak for them.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Well, number one, it's an honor to do a course highlight with the Great Discovery. And we have numerous other courses on the program, but this is a course that really evolved out of need. As we've been growing over the last year and a half, nearly 2 years with the company, one of the things that we've seen is that our affiliates, the people who come on board, need a roadmap, need a track to run on. And so we put together the Platinum Business Building System. We named it that because our top position in the company is the Platinum position. And we wanted to make sure that people understood that this was a business building program, that this is a business. So let me just for a moment, let me pull up my PowerPoint and let me do that. And then we can go forward. Okay. Okay, everybody can see my PowerPoint, yes? All right. What I did was took some pieces from the course. The Business Builder course consists of a video, which is about an hour long, and some graphics and support materials that give you, one, the overview of the Diamond Success System, and two, a real getting started handout, a handout that shows you exactly what to do to get started successfully in the Great Discovery. I always like to just share for a moment a little of my background. As Kathy said, I'm a retired attorney, and I've been in network marketing so long. I tell you, I've been in Amway, this way, that way, and the other way. And one of the things I've learned over the years is the importance of understanding this program and this industry as a very valid business, a business that can change people's lives. Just some pictures there. I'm there with Montel Williams. We were together in another direct marketing company that grew from 3 million a year in sales to over 200 million a year in sales in less than 4 years. With Stedman Graham, a family member and personal friend, and with Eric Worre. Eric and I were national marketing directors in another company many years ago. And so when we came together, it was just like old home week. But I show that to say that I've been in the industry at least 40 years. And over those years, we have learned two powerful things: what to do and what not to do. I also list some of the books that I've written: How to Make Money in Music, The Golden 12 Universal Rules for Achieving Success, bestseller, The 12 Universal Laws of Success. So now that we know who I am and have an idea that maybe I can share something that can change not only your life, but change your business, your great discovery business. There are 4 reasons that people fail in network marketing, in direct marketing, and in any marketing system. Number 1, no dream, no system, no skills, and no commitment. One of the things that we do in the Business Builder program is help a person understand their why. This is a business, and you have to come with a dream, with a why, with a reason to do the business. Something that's really burning inside you that says, not only must I do it, I've got to do it successfully. We work very hard in getting a new person started in this system to help them focus on their dream, because it is their dream that will keep them in the business long enough to learn it, practice it, and master it. No system. For some reason, network marketing and direct marketing acts as though it's not a business. Many times people use excitement of the possibility of achieving, large sums of money and all kinds of outrageous success. But in the final analysis, it's a business. Every business has a system. When you get a franchise, when you get a McDonald's, for example, they have a system. You invest quite a lot of money, but you come into their system. So a system is essential. No skills. In any system, you have to learn the skill set that's peculiar to that system. The beautiful thing about network marketing is there are only 9 skills. It's not like being a surgeon or an attorney where you have to go to school forever and study all the cases and anatomy and physiology and all those kind of things. It's a very simple system. There are 9 skills that if you can master these skills, then nothing is impossible. The Platinum Business Building System helps focus on these skills and helps you learn, practice, and master them. And finally, the 4th reason that people fail is because they have no commitment. I love to share with everyone coming into this business that there will be times when things just don't go right, when things just don't work out. And the thing that keeps you hanging in there is your commitment to your dream, to your vision. Now, success, on the other hand, in the Great Discovery, requires 4 things. The right mindset. This is a business, folks, and this is a business where you have to be responsible. We talk about the 4 selves in the course. Basically, it says you have to be responsible now, and you must have a business mindset, that this is a business that you have to put in the time and effort to make it work. You have to have the right skill set, those skills that are necessary for you to learn, practice, and master, that once you learn them, then there's no limitation on your possibilities. The right toolbox. The conversation we had in the earlier portion of this class was really profound. And what it said was, our company, the Great Discovery, has provided the most abundant toolbox. We have so many tools to help you become successful that the company has taken care of that. Okay, you don't have to create tools. You don't have to create videos. We have a team of people and some very brilliant people who have put together all the tools for you to use. And then the fourth key covered is the right game plan. We put a good bit of time in this course into the game plan. The right skill set is a must. It requires that you learn these skills, practice them, and master them. If you don't learn, practice, and master the skills, that's not saying that you won't be a success, but that's saying that it will probably be harder. If you learn, practice, and master the basic skills of this business, then you have the ability now to use AI and use a lot of the other tools that we have available now, and to put your people into the system, giving them the skill set that they can properly use and interface with AI so that they can then build their business in an exponential fashion. So it's critical that you learn, practice, and master these skills and the system, because you have to teach, train, you have to demonstrate. In other words, the key to this business, the key to success, and let me just have a little sort of go offshoot for a minute. Everyone has a why. For me, the why is to build a successful business. It's about monetary success, to build a successful business that's scalable, where I can take it. If my goal is to make $5,000 a month, yes, it can be done. That when you have a system and it's scalable, if your goal is to make $50,000 a month, yes, it can be done, or more. In other words, your only limitation is your own imagination. It's also important to me as a course creator to get the message out. And one of the most effective ways to get your message out is to have people who are excited about your message. Whenever you are building any type of organization and people like your content, then this is the most effective way to get your powerful message out. So this skill set that we talk about in the Platinum system is about learning it so that you can teach it, so that you can demonstrate it for your people, so that you can undertake to show them how, so that they can then duplicate what you have done. It is in the duplication that the impact is had and the money is made. The beauty of this program is that there are only 9 skills to master. And in the course, we go into each one of these 9 skills in depth. Skill number 1, getting started, to help a person determine their why, to help a person look at what their goals are for the first 30, 60, 90 days, to look at where they'd like to be in a year. Databasing. Who should you talk to? What is your avatar? Who are the persons that would benefit from this program? One of the questions I always ask my new people is, who do you know that would really benefit from this program? Not who can you sell, who do you think wants to buy it, but who do you know that can benefit from this program? So we go through a profound databasing system where it's just not about identifying people, but it's to set up a system by which you can qualify these people. You're looking for people with certain characteristics, and we go through we call it a memory jogger qualifications process. Inviting. There's a whole section on inviting. How do you ask somebody to take a look at our program? How do you ask them to see the value of the great discovery, to see how it might benefit them, to see how incredible it is? As we were listening to the earlier presentation, the fact that you can have your program heard in 120 languages is awesome. The whole planet now is your schoolhouse, is your classroom. Number 4, follow-up. We often say the fortune is in the follow-up. If you don't follow up, you will mess up. How about that? The fortune is in the follow-up. When we In our course, we teach that you follow up within 24 to 48 hours and then have the proper words. We call them the golden words to invite so that anybody can do it. The golden words to follow up so that the person wants more information about this program, this course, these courses, and the potential for this business. The fifth skill is the biggie. The fifth skill is telling the story. We put some time into that. And one of the things about the toolbox that the company has provided for us is we have so many opportunities to have the story told. You see, we don't have to tell the story. Every Tuesday night and Thursday night, the company has presentations. There are other presentations in the morning that other people are doing. But telling the story is that fundamental, we'll call it the diamond, that makes the difference between success and mediocrity. The sixth skill, answering questions. We go into this in depth because when people have questions, it's great because that means they're paying attention. That means that their mind is saying, wow, I'd like to know this. How about that? Tell me more about this. And then the close, we go into that, how to bring about a meeting of the minds and what the different possibilities are. That a person is never out. Even when a person says no, it's just no for now. Accountability, we go into that because this is a team sport. Network marketing, direct marketing, the great discovery is a team sport. As you see all of our presentations, they're well attended, they're well organized, they're put together, but it's a team sport, and accountability is that one skill set that will help you build your business most effectively. Accountability to yourself and accountability to your partner, accountability to your team. The eighth skill is prospecting. See, the lifeblood of this business, if you really now, as I said before, my goal is to really create a solid business that I can will to my kids or to my grandchildren, that I can sell. Okay. It's not just about making a few dollars. It's about creating a business, just like a restaurant, just like a car dealership that you can sell. And the lifeblood of that business is prospecting. And one of the beautiful interfaces about the great discovery and AI is that our team has put together funnels, all kinds of AI capabilities that help you cast a wider net for your prospecting. I was listening to Alex as he was sharing and going through that video. It was amazing because it answered a lot of the questions in advance. It touched on those passion points. And so we use AI to prospect, to meet more people, to cast a wider net. We learn how to do that. And then promoting events. As the CEO was sharing, we have a big event coming up this weekend with some top speakers. I mean, Bill, Jim Britt, top speakers, Aaron, top trainers. Events are powerful because they help people see a bigger picture of the potential of this business. So now, once these 9 skills are mastered, it comes down to statistics. Bill Britt, who was an Amway multimillionaire, I think when Bill Britt made his transition, his residual income was about $6 million a year. And someone interviewed him once and they wanted to know, how do you create an organization? How do you make that kind of money? What do you have to do? You don't have a lot of education. You don't have any particular skill set. What are you doing? Bill Britt said this. He said, I showed the plan to 1,200 people. In other words, 1,200 presentations. Now, this was actually over a period of 10 years. But that's what, 120 a year. That's what, about 10, about 10 a month. Okay. I think that's doable. Okay. 120 presentations. 900 people said no. So 3/4 of the people that you have talked to are happy where they are. 300 people said yes. 300 people had that glimmer of hope. They said, wow, maybe this is the answer. You see, one of the beautiful things about the Great Discovery is that it is the answer to many people's problems. It's the answer to money problems. It's the answer to impact problems. It's the answer to purpose problems. Many of us have messages that the world needs to hear. We just never had a vehicle. Now we have one. So 300 people said yes. Of the 300 people who said yes, 85 of them did a little. And a little is defined as they made anywhere from $25,000 to $50,000 a year. Now, folks, you know, in the job market today, that's pretty good. Okay. And I guarantee you that each and every one of you who are listening and who get this course in 12 months, if you're making $25,000 to $50,000 a year from your Great Discovery business, I guarantee you got as they say, you have a whole lot more options. Of the 85 who did a little, 35 did a lot. 35 hit that six-figure level. 35 made $100,000, $200,000 a year. But he said 11 of them made him a millionaire. And so what this is saying that really the heart of this business is numbers. It's sharing an incredible opportunity with the greatest number of people possible. And that's why having a system is so critical. So when you interface our system with the AI technology available, nothing is impossible. I'm going to give you some statistics. We talk a little about this because people want to know, well, what are my numbers? You got to know your numbers in this business. And we go into that in the course. What we have found is 4 presentations to get 1 creator or affiliate. So if you have 4 people, that's 1 person a week attend a Tuesday night or a Thursday night presentation. You should get 1 new person in the business over that month. The second, 4 prospects who watch the demo video. Now the demo video, we see it embedded in our presentations, and each and every one of you, a part of our training is you got to get your demo video, because when your friends see you speaking in different languages, it gets their attention. That's the whole point. Even when they see somebody else speaking in different languages, but when they see you doing it, wow, you got their attention. So for every 4 prospects who watch the demo video, you'll get 1 who will attend a Great Discovery presentation. So that ain't that hard, is it? 4 prospects, 1 a day. Now, it takes you 4 invites to have 1 person take a look at at your demo video and respond. Now, these numbers can be changed as you get better. Your percentages get better. In the beginning, when you're not that great, it may be 5 presentations to get 1. It may be 5 invites to get 1 person to take a look at a demo. But the numbers are there. And the point is, if you have the discipline to go through the numbers, then the results are predictable. So just some statistics, we cover this. 16 prospects to watch a video will give you 4 prospects to attend a Great Discovery presentation. We'll give you 1 creator or affiliate into the Great Discovery. So think about this now. If you use AI, if you use your funnel and really get it out there, if you take some of the videos and things that we have and expose it to 16 people, okay, you're going to get at least 4 of them to watch the video. And the rest is history. In the course, we give you some tips. And these are tips that I'll call them experiential tips. Tips that we've arrived at by making every possible mistake. Success tip number 1, keep written records of every prospect you have introduced to the great discovery and where they are in the exposure cycle. If you have a list of people, and we have some forms that we use, we'll share that in the course, but you make a list of people, you keep written records. Even in our AI system, we have that CMS system embedded so that you can do it in the system. But if you keep written records, you know where people are, and everybody has a season. Everybody figures out what they want to do at a different time. So keeping written records and where they are keeps people in your pipeline to help you build your business. So no is never no, it's just no for now. Success tip number 2, develop a strategy to move each prospect to a decision. You know, once you meet somebody through the funnel, what I have found is there's still now a person-to-person interaction. That if you really want that person to hang in there, you better find out what's important to them, what their levels are, what they want, and then see how the great discovery can fulfill that desire. We have questions like, we call it the smoke out question. If a person has seen a presentation, they've enjoyed the presentation, they love it, but they have not joined, then you'll ask a smoke out question. What do you need to see, hear, or feel to be able to move forward now with our program? So these are some of the things we cover in the Business Builder course, because if you have the words and you have the system, all you have to do is do it. Success number 3. Now, this is a biggie. One of the key things you want to establish with your new person and with yourself is that this is a business. You have to establish a schedule for when you conduct your business. We work that out in the class. You can do it full-time, you can do it part-time, but you cannot do it sometime. Success tip number 6, put your success team in place. Remember, we said this is not an individual game, this is a team sport. And so when you come into our business, when you're working with a new person, you want to choose and coordinate your schedules with your upline, your downline, your sideline, third-party validators. Use 3-way calls and have a strategy to move your prospect to the next level. To realize that many times prospects need to hear another voice. So just to summarize some of the things that you'll get in the Platinum Business Builder system, we go into the 4 Ds, that you have to have a dream, you have to make a decision, you have to be disciplined, you must have determination. We go into the 4 keys for success. We go into, and we help you learn, practice, and master those 9 success skills that will take you from where you are to where you want to be in this business. Getting started, databasing, the invite, follow up, show the plan, answer questions, objections, close, keep score, prospecting and promoting events. And we have a host of success tips, not just written records, but how to be a leader, how to put your tools in place, even how to put a team in place, how to practice, how to be more effective. Albert Einstein said that the definition of insanity is doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. For many of us who've been in this business, we have an opportunity now. The business has gotten, as they say, gooder and gooder. We have to get gooder and gooder. And the Platinum Success System is a foundation on which you can get gooder and gooder. And so the choice is thus up to you. I advise you, I recommend, I encourage you to get the Platinum Business Building System course. It's $47, so it sets you up, and it has, in addition to the video, It also has the Diamond Success System, which gives you a nice visual of how to do the business. We call it the baseball diamond. And it has some getting started some getting started documents that tell you step one, step two, step three, so that you always know what to do next. This course is a preliminary course to our upcoming academy course, where we're going to be going into each one of these areas and even other areas, but how those of you who want to become network marketing masters, who want to take this business, to take the great discovery and literally cut your teeth, but use it and ride the wave. You know, right now, this is one of the few times that we're at the front of the wave, to ride the wave to incredible success. We're at the front of the technology. We're already global. And all that is needed is for you to have a system and follow it. So get our course, the Platinum Business Building System, and be on the lookout for our upcoming academy course, where we will be holding your hand and teaching you step by step how to do, what to do, why to do, when to do, and what happens when you do it. So thank you so much for listening. Be sure to get it. It's the Platinum Business Building System with Dr. Herbert Harris.
And I did put the link in the chat, so you've got that as well. So,
Thank you so much.
yeah.
All right, let me,
Questions?
yes,
Questions?
I want to close the,
Oh, the presentation, yeah. I was
yeah.
gonna say, you did such a great job of explaining it, they may not have any questions. Yeah, yeah, Katie says it sounds like a great program. It is a phenomenal program, so yes. Oh, great job. Yeah, there you go. Everybody's putting it in chat today.
Beautiful.
Great.
Any questions? We're happy to entertain them.
I'll just say, while you all are thinking of questions, Dr. Harris has a beautiful course funnel on the platform. And by course funnel, what we mean is that he has a couple of free courses. He has some in our Genius Club, and he's got premium courses. And so for those of you who are affiliates, go share one of his free courses. It'll pull your prospects right in, and then you can promote his Genius Club and then this course. And it's a beautiful way to do that. It's a very easy way to get people onto the platform by sharing a free course. And this is certainly a great example of really good free courses that lead to much more value as you progress up that funnel. So
Thank you so much. Yeah, Kathy, I've been seeing that happen. We have the 12 Universal Laws of Success overview, which is a free course. And then there's another free course on how to build a success team. I'm finding people really like that, and they've been using that for all kinds of stuff. And then we move up to, we have the 12 Universal Laws of Success audiobook course. And that's been interesting. And as a matter of fact, it's being translated now, but it's 6 hours of recording the entire 12 Universal Laws of Success plus a workbook. And I think that's $19.95 on the course. And of course, we have some other courses. But right now, I'll tell you, the Platinum Business Building course, I see it right now as a way to help us just refocus, rekindle, know what to do, and create an incredible business for ourselves in the Great Discovery.
absolutely. Absolutely. And by the way, so I'm pointing this out to affiliates, you can take Dr. Harris's courses and promote them. And if you're a course creator and you're trying to figure out what the funnel should look like for you, go take a look at Dr. Harris's courses. He's got a great example. Now his topics are his topics, whatever your topics are, but you should lay out the same kind of thing. Free courses, Genius, and then premium and academy to just lead people through and give them great value through the whole process. And Dr. Harris, great example. So go look at his stuff.
Thank you.
All right, Ron, I will. You've got a question or a comment?
I got a question and a comment. Awesome presentation, Tim, with the great discovery, and Kathy, like always, the showcase. I'm at the Starbucks right now, so you're probably hearing some background noise. But Dr. Harris, man, you're just amazing guy. You bring so much value to the team. But I wanted to find out from you, at what point in your life did you really discover that you were in love with just building other people and building, networks. Besides, Amway and all that good stuff, you come across as someone that just love what you do, and you're doing what you love. So at what stage in your life did you decide that helping people, building teams, and being successful doing it, at what stage in your life and why did you actually commit to it?
Well, and Ron, that's a great question, and I'll share this. Uh, I've had a lot of failures. I can look back and I can say I've been in 18 different companies over the years, over the last 40 years, and I know that of the 18, at least 12 of them were like just complete bombs. Okay. Not only did I not make any money, I lost a lot of money and probably lost some friends too. But I was in a company that had a high dollar value. It was a company, National Safety Associates. It was a water filter business. And the entry level was $5,000, 15,000, or 25,000. And at that point, I never did the company. For 2 years, I wouldn't do it. I did not believe that people would spend $5,000. I didn't think that most people had $5,000. But once I really got a chance, Jeff Roberti was the top distributor. He's still the top guy right now with Juice Plus. I heard Jeff and he was speaking and he shared something. He said, if you can help a person achieve their dream, they'll do whatever it takes. And so once we got into that business and I started working on that premise, stopped selling water filters and started selling dreams. And it really came together one day in New York City. We had really hit it. I became a national marketing director. I mean, I tore that company up. I mean, we had, well, that's the one, Eric, Eric was in that course, that company with us. A lot of the top people in many other companies were in that company. And one of my top guys, we went down to the Mercedes place. He had hit big time, and I mean, he had gotten some big check. When in those days, I mean, people were getting 40, 50, $60,000 checks a month. Okay. And I'm talking about in a year in the business. Anyway, we go to the Mercedes office and we're there and he's getting in the car and all of a sudden the tears just start running down his face. And I'm like, man, are you okay? What's wrong? And he said, he said, Attorney Harris, I was running my law practice still. And he says, I've never bought a new car in my whole life. I'm 44 years old. I've never owned a new car. Every car I bought, I had to say it was new for me. I've never bought a new car that nobody else owned, that it rolled off the car for me. And he said, that's something I've been wanting to do all my life. And that was the turning point for me. And I realized that if I can help people do that, then the beauty of network marketing, you help enough people do that, you don't have to worry. In our last company, we had 28 people, and those 28 people grew to 1.2 million a month in sales. Okay, over 6,000 reps, over 45,000 customers. I mean, it was amazing, but it was all because of building people. And that was the turning point. And from that point on, you build the people, the money is taken care of. Back to you. I hope that answers it, Ron.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, man. That's very inspiring, and thanks for sharing, man. You're awesome. I'm so happy to be a part of your team.
Thank you, my friend.
Thanks, Ron. Anybody else? You ran over a little bit, but that's okay.
All
Any
right.
other questions? Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. I appreciate you and look forward to sharing and working with you as we build the Platinum Business Builder System together.
Great. Thank you so much, Dr. Harris. Thank you all for attending and sticking with us, and we'll see you next time on Wednesday's session. Take care.